Hey, just for 568 here again. Today we're going to do shotgun reloading for the 20 gauge out of the Mech 600 Junior. Green dot smokeless shot shell powder, Alliant powders. We are using 25 pounds of
7.5
Lawrence brand 7.5 lead shot. Federal holes from a 100-round pack that we had bought way back in June because we did a lot of clay shooting, and so we just kept them because we thought maybe someday we'd reload them, and guess what happened? He got a press, and we're using Malachi Siemens press. Alrighty, well, how you start is, well, all the primers, we already popped them out, but if there was a primer in this one, you'd slide it on here and push down, and you just
they would eject right down
eject right out of the bottom. So, alright, well, let's prime this one here. Alright, so she's primed. You slide it in here, in that floor plate, then you push this down. This tube here comes up to here, and the powder's here. Every time you knock this thing over, it drops more powder and then measures more. And then when you push this over, it drops the BBs and then measures more. So I'm just going to push this over. It dropped all the necessary powder. All the powder in there. You grab a wad, slide it on here, and push it down. And you come back up here, and like I said, when you push this over, the BBs fill. And so then you hear that go down to the shell, you lift it up, full of BBs. And you bring it over here to pre-crimp. Pre-crimps it, slide it across, get it in there. Then you have a perfect shell, just like store-bought.
But better, since we're saving half the money.
Well, yeah, these run about 14 cents a round, guys. So for 1,000 normally, it would be around $350.
We're only paying $120 for 300
Yep.
for 1,000.
$120 for 1,000. And once you get the hang of it, it's a whole lot faster.
And I'm going to show you guys one more thing. This wasn't originally going to be part of the film. But here's an old box of Federal. This isn't Federal store-bought. We actually reloaded this whole box of Federal. And we made another 25-round box for $3. And typically when you go to buy 25 rounds, you get a couple of those boxes down there. But that we all pressed ourselves. Anyways, we pay $3 to reload a box of those instead of $6, $6.50.
Only thing I don't like about this press is it does not have the primer thing that just automatically puts a primer in, but that's not really a big deal. It just saves some time when you're doing it. If you've got a lot of time like we do, you could easily load 1,000 or more a day, even with this one. And I'm gonna buy this same one for my 12 gauge. Just that way, I mean, because I don't need one that just rotates all the shells in and then all the powder comes down.
It makes it more fun when you get to do all the parts one by one. I think it is.
It's a lot easier to mess up on those ones than it is here. When you get to focus on one stage at a time. You just pop that down, smack it over, powder goes in, bring it up, shut the wad down, bring it over, pre-crimp, full crimp, finish shell. Beautiful. Put a smile on your face every time. Set it down in that hole, bring it down. Just give a little bit of pressure. flush. Pull it off. Slide it into floor plate. Smack the powder.
We are using Clay Busters 20 gauge wads. It's a 500 wad bag, so it'll last us a while. We probably pushed 200 shells in the last 2 days, just because we shot a lot today. We shot probably 50 shells today, and then I loaded 85 the day we got this press because I had a box of empty hulls sitting in my closet.
Just a lot of fun, guys. It's almost as fun as shooting them. It's more fun if you don't hit anything when you're shooting them. But can't wait. Pretty sure they make one for the 10 gauge.
They do.
This runs about $166 retail. So yeah, it actually pays for itself after you make 1,000 rounds. It paid our. We're not like gaining money from it, but we're keeping money as if we were going to go buy 1,000 from the store.
So really the objective is when you are going to go shooting, you're not spending so much money, so you can keep more of your hard-earned money towards other important things in life rather than spending double on shells instead of...
Yeah, like more guns. Those are more important in life. Can never have enough.
So we just got into this press yesterday. Yesterday I pressed all those boxes down there.
And we're already professionals, guys. Look at that. The Federal do a really good job. Now when you use the Winchester steel shot, and it's only the steel shot ones, but when you use the steel shot casings, the crimp is very ugly and they're always getting stuck in the barrel of your gun.
Like, for just to say, I have a Remington 870 20 gauge, and it's happened to us like 3 times today. I couldn't get the shells out because we couldn't get the shells out because there was like, it was just not the right size. It wasn't sized right for the gun. But I have our mech shell checker, wherever it is. Oh yeah, right here.
Show you how it works.
Mech shell checker, yeah, I'll show you.
So, whatever gauge you have, 12 gauge, 10 gauge, 20 gauge, I don't think anybody has a 16 or a 28 most of the time. A lot of people do, but not people, just kids like us. You just put it over that, and it's got kind of a sharp edge. But you just push it over, and see the Federal has no issues. So it's fine. See, it just slides right over it. What it does is
show with one of these.
It cuts plastic off.
There's a steel shot.
You just push it, and it trims extra plastic off. This one is kind of hard to do because it's supposed to be loaded. But here, we'll show you what these Winchesters look like when you load them.
Yeah, he's gonna load one for us and then show you what they look like.
Some of them come out really good. Most of them don't. If this one comes out good, we just got bad luck since we're trying to show you how bad the steel shot casings are. So, alright, got the powder in there.
Powder down there.
Put a wad, knock the shot, open it up.
Crimp. We did the same as all of them. We're not just messing up just to...
Okay, well,
yeah, that one.
This one ended up okay. But not even close to as good as the Federals. So what you do is you put it on there. Check the gauge check so it doesn't get stuck in your gun. And what it does is just trims some plastic off. You can see little pieces of plastic on there. But yeah, that's what it does.
So you choose your gauge on the chart over here, like whether you have 410, 28, 20, 16, 12, 10, and then it just shaves off a little bit of the extra if there is. So just because you don't want to jam your gun, get it stuck in there, like if you were out skeet shooting for fun and then it ruins your day because your shell got jammed up in your barrel.
But yep, that's the Winchester. This one actually ended up pretty good, but it'll probably still get stuck in the gun. Every one we've used has gotten stuck in the gun.
Well, not all of them, just half of them. Every other shot.
We also deprimed probably around 250 shells for my 870 Wingmaster 12 gauge.
And then here are the shells.
There's 100 AA and probably 150 red on top of each other, but yeah.
Here's the AA super handicap.
AA super handicap is very great ammo if you can afford it.
They're like paying 50 cents a shot though, so.
But yeah, we
unprimed
all these. Every single one in this box is unprimed and ready to go. And then we get the 12 gauge press, and we just got to get a lot of powder and a whole lot of lead. Alright, that was my video on the Mech 600 Junior 20 gauge loading. Thanks for watching.